Hey guys, Beth Tuttle here. Today's video, I wanted to introduce you to a technique called EFT, which stands for Emotional Freedom Technique. You may also have heard it called tapping. It's basically acupuncture without the needles. You're going to be using your fingertips and tapping on meridian points. The meridians are just basically your superhighway energy system that runs through your body. Whenever anything happens to us, any kind of trauma, anytime we're angry, frustrated, sad, experiencing grief, anything negative or traumatic that we experience in our body, it causes a disruption to our energy system, a blockage. And EFT is a great way to restore your body back to balance and remove that blockage. It's also proven to bring down that cortisol level. Cortisol is something that is released in your body when you stress out. Whenever you feel any of these negative emotions, your body is automatically going to go in stress mode, which releases the cortisol, which causes inflammation, brings down your immune system, increases your blood pressure. So the other thing that happens when you tap on these meridian points is it lowers that cortisol level, and it just basically rewires your brain, telling your brain that you're okay. And so I'm going to walk you through the points of how you do it. You're going to start with the karate chop point, which is right on the fleshy side of your hand. You can do either side, whatever's comfortable. So you would tap, you're going to start on that point. And then the second point is right where your eyebrow starts, where the top ridge of your nose meets and your eyebrow is starting. I tap on both sides. Some people will just tap on one. Our meridians run down both, so I tap on both sides. So you're going to tap where your eyebrows start, and I always just use a few fingers. Instead of one, I might use 2 or 3 fingers and tap. And then the next point is not right at the corner of your eye, but right off from there. So you're kind of in your temple area and you're tapping right next to your eye. The next point is right below your nose, between your nose and your lip. And then the next point is going to be right at your chin, where that crease is, right below your lip, in that crease, right on your chin. And then the next point is called the collarbone point. You feel where your collarbone is, and you're going to go right below that. You'll kind of feel maybe a hollow point or an indentation there. That's the next tapping point. The next one is underneath your arm. For a woman, that's kind of right where your bra strap falls, like 4 inches below your armpit. I do tap both sides like this. If that's too hard for you, you can just lift up an arm and tap one side. And then the next point are your wrists. You're going to tap your wrists together like this. And the last point is the top of your head. So that's what a full round of tapping would look like. So how do you use tapping? So in this video, I'm just going to give you a really basic starting point to play around with or practice using tapping on your own. So what you would do is you would come up with, it's called a setup statement. You'd figure out whatever your problem is, and you'd say, let's go with stressed out. Even though I'm really stressed out, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So then people will say, well, if I'm stressed out, I don't love myself, so why am I saying that? How tapping works is you are just stating the truth about what you're feeling. So the reality is you are stressed out, and that's where you're at this moment. So by tapping and admitting that, okay, I'm stressed out, but I love myself anyway, that's the first step to moving forward and getting past whatever you're experiencing. Again, you could go with, even though I have this back pain, I love and accept myself. Even though I'm really angry with my boss, I love and accept myself. Pick whatever the problem is, state that, and just state that you still love and accept yourself. So we're going to, like I said, we're going to go with stressed out. It's, again, pretty generic. Everyone's been stressed out at one time or another, so it will kind of work for everyone watching this video. And tapping, sometimes people will say, well, I've tapped before and it didn't work. The more specific you can get to your problem, the better it's going to work, but it's still going to help bring that cortisol level down and reduce stress if that's where you're at, if that's the space you're in right now. So this is what it would look like. You would start with that karate chop point, and this is where you start your setup statement. And I usually repeat that 3 times. So it would look like this. So you can repeat what I'm saying and where I'm tapping. So just follow along with me. Even though I'm really stressed out right now, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm so stressed out and overwhelmed, I have so much on my plate, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm really stressed out and I can feel it in my entire body, all that tightness in my chest, my muscles, I have that tightness in my shoulders and neck. I can just feel it in my entire body, but I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And now we start tapping the points. I'm so stressed out. I'm completely overwhelmed. I have too much on my plate. I can't possibly get all of this done. I'm only one person. I'm getting so stressed out thinking about everything I have to do. I don't see how it's possible. The more stressed out I feel, the less I get done. It's like I'm running in circles. I hate feeling this stressed out. My whole body feels overwhelmed. All of this tightness in my shoulders and neck. This tightness in my chest. All because I'm stressed out. So maybe I could find a way to calm my body down. And then I can think more clearly. And then I can figure out what step to take first. It's okay if I don't get everything done. I'll do what's most important and get to the rest when I can. When I think about it, I always manage to eventually get my stuff done. But I can't do that if I'm all stressed out. Now that my body's feeling calmer, I realize that I can get the stuff done that I need to. I'm going to be okay. I'm feeling a lot more calmer. A lot less stressed. My body's feeling more relaxed. And I can definitely think more clearly. This is the space that I need to be in. This is the space that will allow me to get my stuff done. Letting go of that stress. Letting my body relax. Place your hands on your heart. Take a breath in. Now hopefully if you did that along with me and you were stressed out, you will see just by talking about your stress first and the negative feelings that you have about it, where you feel it in your body, and then once you calm down a bit, changing that language and realizing that most of the time you do get through your daily things or whatever it is you're stressing out about. There's always a solution, but you can't come up with that solution in that stressed out mode. When we stress out, that creative part of our brain just shuts down. So by tapping, you're turning that back on, you're stopping that cortisol release in your body, and it's bringing your body back into balance in that relaxed mode. So I hope you guys give that a try. We're going to be doing some really exciting things with EFT and meditation coming up on guided transformations. If you guys want to find out more about EFT and other things like this, please join us on our Facebook at Guided Transformations GR. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.